An army ambulance has been set on fire by angry protesters on the national highway near Baramullah. Remember, this comes just after Omar Abdullah's government is said to have withdrawn CRPF troops from the area on account of the violence which followed the killing of 3 youths. Let me go across to Tariq Mir, who joins us on the phone. And Tariq, what's the latest?
Well, the latest is that violence is only escalating in this Baramullah township. In fact, while we were driving on the national highway towards Baramullah, we found one army ambulance on fire near a place called Palhalan on the national highway. Well, it is at least 17 kilometers from the Baramullah township. Well, there were scores of youngsters who were really pelting the vehicle which was on fire with rocks. They were angry over what they say is excess force used by the police in quelling demonstrations in Baramullah township. In fact, early in the morning, one of the protesters who was injured on Monday in the clashes between police and protesters succumbed to his injuries. His name is Amir Rashid. He died in the morning, and that took the death toll to 4. There are 4 people now who have died in these 3 long day clashes in Baramullah. Baramullah is quite tense. In fact, at many places, people are angry over what they say is use of excess force by the police and the CRPF. Yesterday, in fact, government did try to placate that anger in Baramullah by filing a case of murder against one of the CRPF deployments in a place called Khanapura in Baramullah. They had shot one youngster there, and he died on the spot there. Later, the CRPF deployment, I would just want to make a distinction between what's being put out in the press. It's being stressed by the government that only deployment that is used to quell these demonstrations has been withdrawn, but the CRPF is going to remain in Baramullah town, not for the law and to tackle the law and order problem. It will be exclusively done by the JK police. But yes, they are going to be withdrawn from this tackling law and order problem. But Baramullah continues to be tense. It's now, of course, the 3rd day running now. These protests are going on in the Baramullah township, and in fact, it has a spillover effect on the other places like this Palhalan, which is at least good 70 kilometers away from Baramullah. There was angry mob set army ambulance on fire, and there are other towns, and of course like Sopore and Barandipura continue to be tense. In fact, yesterday there even there were some reports of clashes between police and protesters. So this seems to be really spreading, but at the same time, government is trying to placate the anger there. Yesterday, one of its ministers had gone to the township to announce ex gratia relief and talk to the district administration officials and the police officials about how to bring the situation under control. But it is far from under control. People are angry there because they feel that excess force was used by the police and the CRPF to tackle these demonstrations.
Right, Tariq, let me tell our viewers, the visuals are coming in from Baramullah in Jammu and Kashmir, where an army ambulance has been set on fire by angry protesters on the national highway near Baramullah. Tariq, tell us now, you just emphasized there, and let me once again underscore that point that you just made, that CRPF deployment has been withdrawn from the areas of Baramullah and Jammu and Kashmir. But is the Jammu and Kashmir State Police now equipped to deal with this situation?
Well, that's right. It's the JK Armed Police which has been brought into Baramullah now to tackle this law and order problem. The CRPF deployment, which was there, stationed there to tackle the law and order problem, has been withdrawn, but the CRPF is going to remain there in Baramullah. So just want to make this distinction there. But at the same time, of course, police is really hard-pressed for bringing this situation under control. They've been trying hard for the last 3 days to bring it under control, but it's not, because at the same time, there is anger on the ground there. People are quite furious over what they see is as excess force used by police and the CRPF in the last 3 days to bring the situation under control. Well, of course, on Sunday, one of the ladies complained that she was misbehaved by some police personnel, and that, of course, triggered all these protests. But of course, later the police used force, and that only spread the anger more in this township.